Greetings. Today I'm here to talk to you about a form of hacking that doesn't require any tools or training. This is a technique that has infiltrated the biggest tech companies. All you need to achieve something like this is a keyboard, a website, and vulnerability. This is Welcome to SQL Injection. I'm your host, Will. Websites store lots of information. Usernames, passwords, addresses. This information is stored in databases, and it's accessible by the server by a language known as SQL. If a server wants to check a username, it can use an SQL command to retrieve that data. It's one of the most popular database management systems, and with most programming languages, it's decently secure. Well, except for one of the most popular programming languages, such as PHP. Let's take a look at how PHP and SQL can combine to create some nasty vulnerabilities. This here's Jim.
Hey.
With a little help from me, he's gonna be our hacker.
I thought that was illegal.
Thanks for reminding me. Don't do this. You'll go to jail. All right, let's do this. The first thing we need for an attack like this is a text box, like this one. Input boxes like these are how we send information to the server. Let's go ahead and give it a whirl. Why don't you go ahead and log in, Jim? Got a password. All right, let's go ahead and send those and see what happens that way. All right, hey, I'm looking for user Jim. Yeah, Jim, all right, I'll check. We got him, what's the password? Password is 1234. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, we got him. He's good. Let him in. Good?
So how do I know if this website is vulnerable?
It's a good question. How about instead of your login information, you just send a single quote for both of the fields instead? Go ahead and give it a shot. Alright, so for a username, we got this one. And for a password, we got that. Great. Let's go ahead and see what happens then, eh? Huh? I don't know what this is. Why, what's wrong? Show it. What you got? Hey! Hey! Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't. What is this? That? Get it out and put it back. Okay, I'm sorry. You send it back. You send that garbage right back. I don't. Shit. Right, alright.
Tells me there's an error.
Yeah, since we're seeing that, it probably means what we're typing could also be treated as command. This is the vulnerability I've been talking about.
Oh, so what else can I do?
Well, if you know the languages you're dealing with, you can do pretty much anything. For example, if I put Steve as a username, but instead of a password I put some weird command with single quotes inside. Alright. Looking for a Steve? Looking for a Steve? Sure thing. Yeah, we got him. What's the password? Password is 999. 99. Yeah, that's not working. Alright, it also says to just burn it all. To just burn it down, just drop everything. That should be alright.
This seems too easy. I mean, I could go to a school website and get all the data.
Well, that's a good question. What websites are exactly vulnerable, especially the important ones, like school websites? Well, let's call an expert. On the phone I have Ricky Dunn, who works for the Rohnert Park Unified School District. He'll answer a couple questions we have about SQL injections and the safety of school websites. So Ricky, do we have to worry about SQL injection on school websites?
Absolutely not. We have state-of-the-art protections in place. If there's one thing the government is good at, it's keeping data safe.
Oh, that is a relief.
Just kidding. There are so many chances for injection attacks to take place, and we really don't have the resources to even know all of the possibilities. We could try our best and take all of the necessary precautions, but at this point, we just kind of cross our fingers and hope for the best.
All right. As is usually the case with an attack this simple, defense against this attack is relatively simple as well. Let's take a look at that original single quote example, but this time with a security patch installed. Oh, here's that new patch. All right, gonna check out a user. Sweet, what's the query? All right, username is just a single quote. I'm not even gonna look. No, we don't have that person. The fix you saw took a couple lines of code. It's called sterilization, the art of making what could be considered a command into just a harmless string. You'd think a vulnerability this bad with a fix this easy wouldn't be an issue, but you definitely be surprised. Some of the companies that have been found vulnerable and attacked include Facebook, Instagram, WordPress, GoDaddy, Moodle, you know that one, the Armenian-Russian Embassy, the US Election Commission, Epic Games, Linux Ubuntu forums, and many, many more. Also, all of these mentioned attacks happened within the last 2 years. So, the lesson we learned here is that even a simple mistake, such as not sterilizing inputs or being updated, can lead to huge security risks. Read your code, know the best way to defend yourself. But that's all from me. Have a good night.